husband back is in that large trash.
Okay. So we found a snake. Snake is alive. Maybe like a teenager. You can see that still guy. You see that there's water? So I got a call from a nice lady. Another company comes out monthly. She says she's getting snakes quite often, and she would like for me to come take a look and do an inspection. Also, she noted that the other company is not timely in coming, and so because she had a snake in her basement right at that moment, her husband was able to grab it in a plastic trash bag and contain it in that and put it into a big trash can. So I'm on my way to see if I can rescue this snake before it suffocates. So we're going to see how it goes, and we're also going to take a look around and see if we can do some exclusion work, or at least find how these things are entering the home. Likely it's going to be mice that have shaped some sort of entry point, and we're going to see if we can't find that and make sure that this kind of scenario doesn't happen again. Clearly this other pest control company doesn't mind that there are holes. They just want to put some sort of bait and trap and not worry about anything else. So we're going to see if we can figure this situation out for this lady and make sure that this never happens again. Alright, we're going to see if we can't find this snake.
Hi, Dave.
Hey,
Yeah.
is it alright if I film?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
The snake that my husband got is in that large trash can.
The large trash can on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a plastic bag.
Okay.
Plastic bag.
So these are the only things that I see in there.
Those are trash bags, but yeah, it's in one of them.
It's inside one of the trash bags.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing? This is insane. Oh, here's a bag. There's a snake in it. Are you still alive? Oh, good, you're still alive. Okay, alrighty. Alright, so we found snake. Snake is alive. They're going to grab me some cooking spray. Thank you very much, sir.
Glue traps on the floor.
Yep.
Down in the basement. And that's what he does.
Yeah, it's a real nasty way to die. They're great at catching things, but yeah, I don't recommend using them. So we're gonna look around in a few minutes and see if we can't find where these guys are getting in the house, so we can stop that from happening. So this is a juvenile. You can kind of see he's got a little bit of patterning to him. Oh,
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if he was a copperhead or not.
no, definitely not a copperhead. But when they're younger, they have a kind of patterning to them, and he's kind of in a transition phase where he's losing some of that color and he's going to turn pure black later on, with maybe a little couple flecks of white here and there. He's really stuck in there.
Okay. We don't see snakes every day. I think the last one we saw was in May. And it was a baby snake, really tiny.
I'm listening.
And it was on top of the dryer. So in the same place as this one.
So you're saying that it was near the dryer.
It was on top of the dryer.
Okay, wow.
See, we also have, I'm gonna laugh, but we also have Terminix. Now, Terminix does not deal with mice or snakes. But Terminix, does the bugs, the insects on the outside of the house.
Gotcha.
But if you walk around here, you'll see more traps. Exceptional, here's one. Exceptional comes once a month.
And this, well, I mean, these traps right now are unusable because they're full of crickets and debris, and it was half pulled out of the ground. So that was of no use. So there's a large amount of leaves right here. This is what I would have instructed them. You need to make sure this is removed. I wouldn't have just put a trap. That looks good.
Unfinished.
Gotcha.
We never got it finished. But now he, exceptional. They inspected all of this, and see that I'm finding, like, this snake today was down there on the floor, and it was stuck to this glue trail.
It was down here between.
Yeah. I saw one in the laundry basket that I had over here one time. I mean, we've seen several, but not like I say, we haven't seen one since last May. And that baby snake was right here.
Right now, I'm seeing probably your issue. If you come over here, you look up here, you follow this pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, you see this vent? This space should not be there. So the black snakes, the one that we just removed from here, they are excellent climbers. So they can get up real high, and I just looked at the dryer vent outside, and I noticed the dryer is on, it's venting, so it's open. I'd like to see if we turn off the dryer, if those vents fully close. So what I'm seeing here, right here, these flaps are not closing completely. Right, so these should close all the way flush, like that. And now, as a snake, if I am slithering up this brick, and I've seen them just wedge their bodies in between this rough surface, and they get enough of it there they can stick. And they'll come up, or they'll follow this hose up here, and they'll put their head along here. First one, no. Second one, I'm straight in, and then I'm going out that hole right above where your washing machine is.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. What I'll do today is I'll climb up on the inside, and I'll go ahead and make sure that that gap is not open, so they don't have free reign to just come straight in and out. Okay. Well, it looks like it's installed and it's kind of at this slanted, weird angle. It's supposed to be vertical so that the flaps hang straight down. Right now, it's gravity's kind of pulling them outwards. We've got a little bit of lint that's building up on here, so that's also helping to keep it open. So here's the gap we're working with. I don't know if that'll get it at all. This is too long, and so it's having to come up over this pipe, and so it's cranking everything at an angle like this. So outside, it's hanging at the wrong angle. So if I shorten this a little bit, I can slide this tubing over it a little further and clear this pipe, and I think will be a lot better. All right. So we got the snake out. I took a look around. I found out that their dryer vent was hanging unevenly at a weird angle, and that it wasn't a good fit. It was like open on the inside, and the flap was hanging at a funky angle, and it just was no good. So I went ahead and I ended up fixing that up for them, and I'm out here releasing this snake, and we're going to see how that goes. Alright, so we have a black rat snake. We're released next to this little pond dealie back in the woods. And if I could find it, there he is. So this is a juvenile black rat snake. It's almost an adult, maybe like a teenager. You can see that he's still got some of his juvenile patterning to him, and he is quite ready to go. Hey, look over there, guy. You see that there's water? You see there's water? Alright. I'll let you be. Go find your way.